Hey everyone, Token Dave over here, the dorky token black guy that's just trying to get by. And welcome to another edition of the Token 10, my top 10 list on a particular subject matter. And this Token 10 is in conjunction with the Street Fighter Flashback. In celebration of the 30-year anniversary of Street Fighter, I'm taking it upon myself to share my memories of playing the game in the arcade or at home at that period of time, and as well give my thoughts and feelings on other Street Fighter related media. Alright guys, so you know what, I've been talking about the franchise and the games for far too long that you guys deserve to know what my favorite games are. Alright, so here is Token Dave's top 10 Street Fighter games. Now, before I go any further, keep in mind, this is my list. You know, if any of the Street Fighter games that you like is on this list, that's cool. These are just my subjective opinions. Alright? So, you know, let's get into it with number 10. Street Fighter. The game was going to be in here, guys, whether you liked it or not and everything. I know most of the people that are playing the games now hate the original, and you know, I can understand with you guys being so young, but here's the thing. The original was really very groundbreaking. It was the very first fighting game that had advanced mechanics. You know, by this time we were used to beat 'em ups or other fighting games like Punch-Out. And I'm not talking about Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, I'm talking about the original Punch-Out. Punch-Out and Karate Champions. Those were like the only real fighting games we had. Street Fighter kicked it up a notch by giving us various characters, diverse characters, decent music, and basically interesting mechanics. You know, challenging as hell to get some of the moves out and everything. In addition, you know, really hard, but still a lot of fun to play, and it kicked off the series. So, you know, and I'm going to say this again, this game should be refocused, remixed, and should really get the respect that it deserves. Number 9, Street Fighter 2 World Warrior. We all know that this was actually going to make it, guys. Come on. You know, yeah, this is the game that launched the whole franchise. Well, not launched the whole franchise. This is a game that made the franchise legendary, you know. So, unlike me, you know, when you ask who's a diehard fan has been there from the very beginning, you ask anyone anyone about Street Fighter or the phrase Street Fighter, they default to this game. This was a game that introduced us to actually, you know, Chun-Li, Guile, Blanca, Zangief, Dalsim, E Honda, M Bison, Balrog, and Vega. You know, why didn't I mention Ryu, Ken, or Sagat? Because they were introduced in Street Fighter in the original, guys. So, you know, the legendary, groundbreaking, franchise-creating game, Street Fighter 2, you know, yes, it's low on the list, but, you know, this is the game that basically launched it into the stratosphere, and the reason why it's so low is because it just kept getting better and better, you know. And this goes into number 8, Super Street Fighter 2. Now, here's the thing. By this time, there were so many renditions of Street Fighter 2 World Warrior, people were getting kind of sick of it. You know, Capcom, wisely enough, gave us a game that's still fairly similar, but it improved it with softer graphics, cooler looking move executions, and 4 additional characters that are pretty awesome, if you ask me. You know, this is where we got introduced to Cammy, Fei Long, DJ, and T-Hawk. And, you know, there's nothing else I can say. Super Street Fighter 2 was like, you know, hey, you know, this was a game that really, I was like, you know what, Street Fighter 2 can't get any better. You know, while some people say Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo was where it got really good, yeah, it didn't do it for me and everything. But, you know, with that being said, we're going to go into a game that really, like, you know, when Street Fighter 2, basically World Warrior, made Street Fighter legendary. Super Street Fighter 2 kicked it up a notch. But my number 7 pick actually, like, basically really, like, you know, it dialed it to 100. And that was Street Fighter Zero. Oh, you know, basically, around this time, basically, the Street Fighter movie came out with Van Damme, and it disappointed people. But people were not aware, mostly in the Western Hemisphere, that there was originally an animated movie called Street Fighter 2, the anime or the animated movie. And it gave us some concepts and some awesome drawings that Street Fighter Zero actually really inspired. Plus, Street Fighter Street Fighter Zero was the one that gave us the super moves and everything. Yes, they were introduced in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, but here they were perfected and they were refined and they were amazing and everything. You know, here you were like, oh, this yo, and everything. And then when you were able to pull it off, especially in a decent combo and everything, ooh, this was badass. It was badass and everything. So, Street Fighter Alpha is the number 7. Street Fighter Zero is the number 7 spot. And basically, you know, this was a series for a long time, actually. To be frank, this was actually, like, my second favorite series for a very long time, you know. So, with that being said, let's go into number 6. Street Fighter EX, or Street Fighter EX plus Alpha. You know, let's just say Street Fighter EX plus Alpha and everything, because this is the one I actually played, and this is actually a very underrated game. Yes, the graphics were, well, not that great and everything, because at this time, we had Tekken out, and we also had Virtual Fighter, so Street Fighter tried to go into the 3D realm and everything. But even with that aside, basically, the gameplay, the music, and the way they utilize the supers was pretty amazing, actually. You know, I actually, like, played this game day in and day out, you know, for a very long time on my PlayStation. You know, I loved how they finally gave each character new music. Love the ability to mix up the supers, or just basically do the supers in, like, basically, like, level 2 or level 3, something you were able to do in Zero. But the mix-up features and some of the newer characters and everything, particularly the standouts for me were Alan Schneider, C-Jack, and Kari, and Hokoto. Oh man, I actually forgot the Aikido stylist's name, but you know, this was an awesome and a fun game. So yeah, Street Fighter EX plus Alpha, very underrated, but a lot of fun. Alright guys, so I'm going to stop right here and everything, but what do you guys think of the looks so far? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Drop me a comment below, give me a like, follow me, follow Token Dave on Facebook or Token Dave 80 on Twitter, subscribe, and ring that bell so you know when a new video loads. But until then, this has been Token Dave, the dorky token black guy who's just trying to get by, and I'll catch you guys later.